Good morning, Mr. Jack. Thank you for taking time to speak with me today. Could you please introduce yourself?
Good morning, Ilham. It's my pleasure. My name is Jack, and I am an English teacher at Vocational High School 7, Belinda. I have been teaching English for several years and am passionate about language learning.
That's great. To start, could you tell us why learning English is important for students, especially in Indonesia?
Of course, English is an international language, which means it is widely used in communication, business, and education. In Indonesia, mastering English can help students access better job opportunities, pursue higher education abroad, and communicate with people from different countries.
That makes sense. How do you think English education has evolved in Indonesia over the years?
English education in Indonesia has improved significantly. In the past, it was mostly focused on grammar and reading. However, now there is more emphasis on speaking, listening, and practical communication skills. Technology has also played a big role, with online learning platforms and digital tools helping students practice English more effectively.
Speaking of technology, do you think it has helped or hindered students in learning English?
Technology has definitely helped. Students now have access to various learning resources, such as language apps, online courses, and interactive videos. However, it also depends on how they use it. If students rely too much on translation tools instead of practicing their own skills, it can slow down their progress.
That's an interesting point. What do you think are the biggest challenges students face when learning English?
One of the biggest challenges is confidence. Many students are afraid of making mistakes when speaking English. Another challenge is the lack of daily exposure since English is not our native language. Students don't always have the opportunity to practice regularly.
That's true. What advice would you give to students who want to improve their English skill?
I want them to practice consistently. Reading books, watching English movies, and speaking with friends in English can be very helpful. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's a natural part of learning.
That's very helpful advice. Finally, what are your hopes for the future of English education in Indonesia?
I hope that English education continues to improve and that students become more confident in using the language. I also hope that more schools will integrate modern teaching methods to make learning English more engaging and effective.
Thank you so much for your time and insight, Mr. J. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
You're welcome, Ilham. I wish you all the best in your study.
Yeah, you can leave now. Hello, Misipa. My name is Ilham. Today, I will be presenting the finding of my interview with Mr. Jack, an English teacher at Vocational High School 7 Balenda. This presentation will cover the importance of learning English, an insight from the interview, my personal reflection, and the conclusion drawn from the discussion. Importance of English in global communication and career opportunities. Uh, in this slide, I explain the significance of English language learning. English is a global language that opens doors to various opportunities in education, business, and cultural exchange. Over time, teaching methods have evolved from a focus on grammar and reading to more interactive, communicate, approach that emphasizes speaking and listening skills. This, this slide provides an overview of the interview. I spoke with Mr. Jack, who has significant experience in teaching English. The interview discussed why English is crucial for Indonesian students, how technology has enhanced learning, and the common challenge students encounter, such as a lack of confidence and limited daily exposure. In this section, I dive deeper into the key point raised by Mr. J. He emphasized the English is essential for international communication and career advancement. The shift from traditional grammar-based teaching to method that enhance practical communication has been evident. Moreover, technology plays a pivotal role by providing diverse resources for learning. Although challenges like fear of error and lack of consistent practice still persist. Here, I share my personal reflection on the interview. I strongly agree with Mr. J. view on integrating technology to enhance language learning. It's clear that regular practice and supportive learning environment are vital for building student confidence. I believe that adopting modern, interactive teaching methods can further improve English proficiency among students. In conclusion, the interview with Mr. Jack highlights several important points, like the critical role of English in today's global landscape, the positive impact of technology and modern teaching methods, and the challenges that remain in language education. I hope that this insight will contribute to ongoing discussion and improvement in English teaching in Indonesia.